Act 1, London Thames University campus, 10th of September. Day. Oliver is holding a box of his belongings. He has just moved into his student halls.
3 years start here, 3 years to breathe. Begin my path, aim for my dream, upon that stage or behind that script. Now I've left home, I'm doing it.
Rachel, Dylan and Conway enter the campus grounds.
Welcome back to London Thames University. Isn't it such an exciting time? All that potential. First, let me thank you for joining the team of student ambassadors. For this block, I've assigned Rachel Brunt and Dylan Hargreaves. Are they present?
Both here.
Perfect. You know the drill. Head on in and bring the first years up to speed with life here at LTU.
He gives Rachel and Dylan a handful of flyers each and leaves.
This year's my year, my overture. Let the safety curtain rise. Impassioned skills unearthed at once unfold before my eyes. I'm leading an ensemble, a deafening applause. I take my final bow and savor curtain calls. This is it. Be yourself, Oliver. You can do this.
Lily is in the student halls.
My mother studied law, thought I'd follow in her steps. Yet the women who I tread behind are lame Lebevettes. Their polyvinyl city, etched into the void. Time is frozen still, I gaze on Polaroid. I have dreams of breaking through.
So bring those avenues
and open my eyes to
new and endless possibilities. Open up to me. Center stage,
perfectly framed.
I can't wait to begin. I'll find myself and build myself. I'll earn my right to be
someone,
anyone, or absolutely anything.
Dill, I know it's been a tough year, but things like this will help you get back on track. And these things look all good for
The future, I know. Don't worry, Rach. I'll make sure the first years feel welcome, make sure they don't get stuck in a fire, and most important bit, freshers' night at the SU tomorrow. Get them blind drunk and claim the extra cash from Charles. It's easy. I don't know why you're stressing so much. You can trust me.
Take the lead, count to 3. Find your center and remember to breathe.
Let's get this done and head on back. I've got 100 boxes to unpack. These stacks on stacks of guidance packs that no one's gonna read.
Just count to
In 1 more year, I'll be the tutor to the buildings, the people, the lecture rooms, as I made a vow that I'll see this through. Cause with all my faults, my words ring true.
Take a breath and make it deep.
Counting days until I leave.
He's closing his eyes to all the unknown opportunities that seem to drift away.
Guiding me, this mothering me.
Take it day by day.
I'm losing myself, though I'm trying, I swear,
To hold on and believe in someone, anyone, or absolutely anything.
Jake enters the halls with an open laptop, wearing a headset.
Oh, hello, miss. I'm looking for a healer to accompany me through the forest of Silverdawn. Well, I'm your knight. We must plan. I'll meet you in 5 minutes. I trust you have protection. Don't worry about that. I have an impressive sword. It's enchanted. How long do you intend the session to last? All night? All right.
All right, player.
3 years today.
I need my getaway.
I love your username.
He's never been the same.
I know I'm gonna change.
I am seizing every day.
Pause the world.
Embrace the silence.
Cross one more open my eyes tonight.
Reinvention, proving myself. Today is my AD. Will he listen?
Will I find myself?
Will I be the same next year? We are love stuck, yet all I want is to lead a life serene.
Somewhere, anywhere,
Something, anything,
Someone, anyone,
or absolutely anything.
Flat 1529, Oliver's bedroom, immediately after. Oliver crouches at his boxes as he begins unpacking. Jake enters, clutching his laptop.
She said yes.
Jake leaps for joy onto Oliver's bed.
Hey, that's my bed.
She said yes.
Who is she?
My girlfriend, of course. Guess what she studies?
I don't know, maths?
No, alchemy.
Alchemy?
Yes, potions and lotions, and she's just brilliant. Not only that, but she's the most beautiful orc you'll ever see.
Did you just say an orc?
Well, obviously she's not really an orc.
Obviously.
Well, she's Norwegian, actually. Oh, and I'm in love.
I see. I assume you're living here and haven't escaped?
We
from-
slayed the great dragon of Shadow's Vale together. It was magical.
Sounds like it.
Hey, you! I thought you had a session to get to. Does this mean I haven't missed my chance to join?
Well, I must tell you, I have a girlfriend. Please refrain from using such mannerisms in front of her.
Is she invisible?
Jake smugly shows Lily the orc on his laptop, which is running Dragon Watch.
Well, now I'm gutted. And who is this intriguing subject I see before me? Wait, don't tell me. I see a kind person from one of those thatched houses in the country surrounded by rolling green hills or nearby a farm. Probably a small family, and yet he's not ultimately happy. Hurt somehow. Scared?
I'm not scared.
Then what is it? Something is new about this. Something's making you nervous. Never lived away from home before. Oh, there's more. Is it me? Never had a girl in your room before.
I've had friends that are girls before. That's not new to me.
Then him? Never had a boy in your room before. That's it, isn't it? I thought so. I didn't like to assume, but judging by your cutesy charm, I guess this makes you a twink?
Oh, my friend Radigar the Great talks about those. He's American. He likes to suck out the middle.
Well, let's hope we can find an American here at LTU for you then. I'm Lily, photography degree. Nice to meet you.
Oliver, and I'm studying musical theatre.
Of course you are, Ollie. And what's your name, lover boy?
I requested that you don't talk to me like that. I am a one-woman man and will not break her trust. The chemistry between us is... Well, the lands of Dragonwatch know me as Master Longstaff of Corrin's Mountain, but to mere humans I am known as Jake.
Mere humans, eh? Well, nice to meet you, Captain Longstaff.
Master!
Oh, into that, are we? He's a sensitive one, huh? So, I guess you're stuck with me for the next year at least. Fancy me, living with a future West End star.
Here's hoping. That's why I'm here. I've got to show my parents that this can work. I am good at this.
They didn't want you to do this, huh?
Now, I'm sure most parents would prefer their kid to say they want to be a lawyer or an accountant or something. Musical theatre star is risky.
Well, we have that in common. Okay, so you're seeming like an okay kind of flatmate. Here, what do you think of this?
She shows Oliver her camera display.
Did you shoot this? It's amazing.
Thank you. It's all right, isn't it?
All right, the lights, the colours make nighttime look so beautiful. And that guy.
Okay, Ollie, let's keep it about the work, huh? I think I'll keep you around, though. You're good for my ego.
Easy to pick you up when you're so good. And of course, I'm expecting the favour returned when I'm leading my first performance.
Don't you worry. You can count on me and Captain Longshaft.
Longstaff!
I'll have to see it to believe it. I've got a feeling we're going to have fun living together.
Dylan knocks at Oliver's door. Oliver goes to stand up but trips in front of him.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So, listen up.
He pulls out a piece of paper from his pocket.
I meant to read this announcement word for word, but sod it. Don't overdo it. Don't take drinks offered by other people. If you see a fire, get out. If you see someone dying, ring 999, but preferably don't die yourselves. There's a welcome drinks to the wonderful LTU in the Freshers Introductory Drinks. That's down in the Student Union tomorrow night. That's the big glass building. Opens at 7 p.m. If you need anything else, my sister has all the answers. She's also an ambassador. Just ask around for Rachel. That's it. Yeah, see you later.
He's fit, isn't he? You into him, Ollie?
There's no way he'd be into me. And I just stacked it, so I don't think there's a chance, even if he happens to be gay. Smooth, Oliver.
Oh, she cheated.
The Orc Alchemist? It's been like 5 minutes.
It's too soon.
Are you alright?
Of course I'm not. She was the one. I'll be single for the rest of my life. Captain Longstaff is a lone warrior from here on out.
I thought it was Master.
No longer. I will set sail across the seas of Dragonwatch and to the mountains of Alduar, where I will sit and wait for love to come to me.
Like an orcish version of Rapunzel.
I'm not an orc. I'm a goblin.
I do apologize.
She was meant to be the one, Oliver. My own female.
Excuse you?
The woman that I could make feel the true benefits of the name Longstaff. Now go ahead, everyone laughs.
Don't be silly, Jake. I'm sure there are many more orcs in the mountains.
She was special, Oliver. You don't get it, do you? Have you ever loved? Then you don't get it. It was late as I finished a dangerous quest, so I used my reward for a pint of refreshment. My finger kept clicking as I downed that brew, and there stood a lady, AC 22. I typed, nice breastplates, they me thrill or daydream. She winked and invited me onto her friends list. We stayed up all night, we sent less than threes. My goblin heart flutters, this orc's into me. She gives me courage, she's got wisdom, and all the power she needs. She's my one-up, my 8th castle, my 50 golden rings. As we wandered the kingdoms for dragons to slay, dungeons to plunder and peddlers to trade, from the darkness a troll of mighty great stature, defense is too high, we need to get stronger. Should we take on this monster? No, we won't survive. Only have one health potion for my future bride, but it struck her so hard we had to retract. I healed her and carried her all the way back to town. She gives me courage, she's got wisdom, and all the power we need. She's my one-up, my 8th castle, my 50 golden rings. I had courage, she bore wisdom, and power over me. I have no lives, a different castle, emerald shatter me.
Hey, look, love always has a way of finding its way back to us, right? Many stories on the stage are filled with love appearing when we least expect it. Right back to Shakespeare, love has...
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. That's the motto of our guild, but now it's... If music be the food of love, then my world is silent.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing tomorrow night?
Well, I'm probably going to go to the Headless Dragon and grab a drink. The headless dragon is in Dragon Watch. It's the high priest Holyhead might be around, and he's always a good laugh. So,
Hey, Jake, why don't you come down to the student union tomorrow night with me and Priscilla here? It starts at 7 p.m. We can grab a real drink.
no, I'm all right, thanks.
You can tell us more about Dragon Watch.
Really? It's a date. I'll meet you at the doors at 7 p.m. sharp.
No one arrives exactly when the doors
I
open.
must prepare.
Jake, it doesn't happen till tomorrow
I've got
night?
5,000 years of Alduar history to catch you up on. Consider it a date.
It's not a date.
Yes, it is!
No, wait. No, never mind.
Conway's lecture hall, the following morning. Conway stands up front delivering his meet and greet whilst Lily sits and listens.
So, how can we define art? Rob makes an interesting point.
He reads from the projector.
The most important thing about being an artist is any format, whether it's paint, pencil, chalk, digital, and photography, is recognising your influences and letting their work feed into yours. Art is evolutionary. Who agrees?
Not me.
Yes, Lily, brilliant. I assume you have a strong argument to the contrary. What is art to you?
Art is an expression ranging in complexity. It's a silent void but sound idea of 433 or Bernini's Persephone, her life like marble skin. Art is to unlock the minds to free dive in.
Interesting point. Do you think an idea alone is enough to be considered art? Let me put this to you. If I decide to cook a 3-course meal and invite you as my guest, something lavish, perhaps haute cuisine, would the idea of cooking something that is beautiful to me be considered art to you?
If I was hungry, I'd eat anything. But would I deem it art? I don't know. To really make me tick, it needs something more. For me, art evokes emotion that resonates inside. It's the oil bomb of Guernica that leaves me teary-eyed, or the hopelessness of Odysseus in Homeric epic verse. Art is to describe the world in place of words.
And there we have it. Parameters by which to define art. Okay, imagine this. My plates of grilled salmon and potato dauphinoise lie before us. But before you tuck in, I decide to throw it all on a canvas. It fits your criteria as it disrupts the Pavlovian response within you, expressed in a way that evokes emotion from myself. Would you consider that art?
It would be your art, but do nothing for me, as it should if it is indeed art. But your plate of fish and potatoes slapped against a canvas doesn't do what art should do for me. Art is supposed to bring us all together.
I see. So now we're blending the lines between the art itself and the reason behind the art. So let's return to my thought experiment again. If I took my meal, which lacks the social interaction Lily believes is important, and ate it openly in front of a starving family, it would unify their hatred in me, fulfilling her criteria. Would you consider that art, or quite simply an act of malice?
I take a photo, and the title, Professor starves a child to prove a point. It'll be simple and you'll gasp, and everyone could agree that the man withholding food is devoid of humanity.
Brilliant, simply fantastic. Great start, students. I'm excited to get into this year with you and see what you can all do when you put your eye to the viewfinder. That's all for today, thank you. Lily, a word if I may.
Oh, yes, Conway?
Please, call me Charles. I have to say, that was an impressive first meeting. Rarely do my students challenge me so much in a meet and greet.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to challenge.
No, never apologise. I was impressed, Lily. Keep it up. I can see I'm going to have to keep my eye on you. I'll see you in class.
Outside the student union, later that night, there is music blaring inside the union. Oliver has just arrived late. Rachel notices Oliver hesitating at the entrance.
Hey, you okay? You heading inside?
I think my friends are already in there. I was sorting my stuff out and then my mum came to check up on me and then time flew by and next thing I was late.
It's all quite overwhelming when you first arrive, isn't it? Well, I'm one of the student ambassadors, so I'm here if you have any questions. It's Rachel, by the way.
Oh, Rachel, I think I met your brother earlier. Is he here?
Yeah, he's about. I left him with some guy offering to buy him a pina colada. I know he hates them, so that was fun.
Must be nice having your brother here. A familiar face.
I'm not sure Dylan would agree. 3 years is a long time to be at university with your sister, I guess.
Lily emerges from the SU, 2 bottles in hand, looking for Oliver. She notices him and rushes over.
It's mental in there.
She hands Oliver one of the bottles.
This your friend?
Yeah, this is Lily. Lily, this is Rachel.
Oh, your brother is the brooding ambassador that you think is fit.
Brooding? Yep, that sounds like Dylan.
Where's Jake?
I left Captain Thickshaft at the bar, probably boring some poor soul talking about wizards and
Did you hear the tale of
pixies.
Zima the one? His sword full of rose made of oracle come. In the caverns of ember dragons bellicose with naught but a tunic.
Sing
and
one
a
more
lost-
word and I'll shove this boot up your dragon's bellicose?
Do what you will, foul creature. I'm happier than I've ever been. And you! That's the last time you get a chance with Captain Longstaff. This ship has sailed.
I told him he couldn't handle that last round of shots.
Listen here, you Murloc.
What the fuck is a murloc?
I wouldn't expect you to know. The barman was kind enough to introduce me to the sweet nectar by the name of Jack Daniels. Can't go wrong with a bit of old Jack, he said. And so with Jack I have spent my nights.
Great, another unicorn.
Unicorns are fascinating creatures, you know. Did you know? Have you ever owned one? I have. I bet Jack likes unicorns. Jack, I need more Jack.
You do not need more Jack, you silly git.
Jake pulls out a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Where'd you get that?
I'm going to see if any of the fine people in the vicinity smart smoking are interested in hearing about unicorns.
Hey, just be careful.
I think his friend Jack got the better of him. At least he's cheered up after, the orc incident.
Can always rely on a good shot of Jack to cure Les Miserables.
Cute.
Ollie, look over here.
She starts taking photos of Oliver.
I'm starting to build up my portfolio a little. I met my tutor, Charles Conway, today, who is a fucking legend. Did you know he had his own exhibition at the Tate last year? The guy is so inspirational.
And you thought photos of us getting smashed was going to make good art, did you? Don't think people will be lining up to buy a photo of me for their entrance halls.
Luckily for you, I'm not in it for the money. I'd rather count my life in memories and images than paychecks and possessions.
She takes another photo of Oliver and looks at the camera screen.
You look way too sober.
She indicates to Oliver to keep drinking from the bottle she gave him.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to get me drunk.
When you're drunk is when you make the best memories, or at least get some good snaps to have a laugh at. Tilt your head back, relax, throw it away. All the bad news consumes you every day. So I'm asking you, no, imploring you. Make an escape, make way and prepare for the morning. You'll be worse for wear, but you'll have with me memories. I signed the night with a bottle for my troubles as my weary head subsides. I own the night with a carefree attitude. I will instill into you as you tell me you're confused. All this is new to you. I will take you by my left hand and you'll see a bottleneck memory.
A bottleneck memory? What is that?
When you wake up, shake up, check the phone. Forget that text, forget those calls, but you can't forget the bottleneck. And you're not quite sure if you kissed the guy who was at the bar in the skinny tie or his girlfriend by his side. Mwah! Come sign the night with a bottle for your troubles as your weary head subsides. You'll own the night with a carefree attitude. I will instill into you. You won't tell me you're confused. This is regular to you. Let me take you by my left hand. Wake with me. A bottleneck memory.
I found a friend, although he knocks my balance. A wonderful elixir that makes me sing my ballad. The legend of the blood that's built from Zolgaroob. Befell the guild, futile to heal. They dropped one by one. You will never be forgotten.
We'll sign the night
With a bottle for our troubles as we brush them all aside.
We own the night.
With a carefree attitude. In the morning
The freshers pose for a selfie. Jake starts to retch.
You bloody dare.
What's happening to
It looks
me?
like your mate Jack has led you down a dark path.
Oh, stay down, Richard Jack. Stay down.
Rachel returns, flustered after trying to keep up with Jake's escapades.
Slippery fucker, isn't he? I better get this one back. He's definitely going to feel this in the morning.
Lily, my knight in shining armour, my saviour. My people shall call you Lady Lilibeth of Aldua. Will you escort me home? Do you have an elixir of rejuvenation?
I'll join you. Probably for the best that the two of us walk back together when it's this late. Ollie, if you see Dill, can you tell him I'll be right back?
Sure.
Lily and Rachel support Jake on either side as they walk back to the student halls. Dylan enters, recording a voice note.
So get this. The guy in the bar just offered me a pina colada. Your favourite. I don't bloody know why, they're gross. And I wouldn't trust one from this shit union. I'm sorry, but it is shit. In fact, the whole university is shit. It feels like a total waste of my time. Maybe I should just go to the airport tonight, buy a ticket and go. What good is the degree anyway? Yeah, I know, I'm working myself up. Don't worry, I'll be fine. All right. I'll call you tomorrow or something. Bye, Mum.
He stops recording and returns the phone to his pocket.
Dylan?
Oh, hey,
Oliver. Actually, Ollie.
Right. So what are you, having a good night?
It's been good, yeah. I think it's what I needed. I met Rachel, by the way. She seems nice. She's just helping my flatmates get home. Said to tell you she'll be right back.
Can't seem to shake her. What are you studying?
Musical theater.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A barista?
On stage. Or maybe a director. I just love being in a theater anywhere, really. What about you?
Journalism. Hopefully you'll take me far from here.
From London? What's so bad about here? It's got everything that you could ever want.
When you've lived here as long as I have, everything just becomes one grey concrete and glass blur. But there are a few decent spots left, you know. A few lights that I enjoy. You just gotta know where to look. It's cool that you've got a plan. Do you ever feel like you can not do what you want to do, Ollie?
Yeah, all my life.
And how so?
I spent my whole life up until now pretending to be someone I'm not. Pretending I liked certain films, listening to music I thought was popular rather than what I liked, commenting on girls that my friends or brother would take notice of, and I just got so used to who I had to be for all of them that now I don't know who I am.
So, what, you're gay?
Yeah, I am. But I only just came out to my family. I think that's why I've gone into acting. There's just something about being on a stage playing people that are completely different from myself. I get lost in it all. It's fun and an escape. I think we should all just do what makes us happy. Can I get you a drink?
Sure. I just need to sort something. Head on in, give me 5 minutes.
Dylan pulls out his phone. He sends a text and returns his phone to his pocket.
You make the rain clouds go away. You make the sun shine bright. Wipe the negativity inside. You're the skin around my bones, the roof over my home, my muse the moment you entered my life. You can smother me with love and hold me all night long. Whisper in my ear, it will be fine. We can drift out to the sea or fly above the city on a lightly lit and lonely London eye. And I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets. I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets.
Dylan collects a bag of drugs from a dealer. He uses them and begins to feel the effects.
If you wanna stay, just say I'll behave, and I'll lay still waiting for the next big blaze. I wanna play small games, no names, cause I'm never gonna change, and I'll stay the same. I want the next big thing to excite and grab me, someone between lust and an Aphrodite, cause I love your taste on my tongue and my lips. I'm gonna freeze and lay forever like this. If we fight tonight, you can rely on me to pry with all of my might as I try to decease till I cease to exist. Some things are better on the other side. In a blur I concur to every whim you begin. You're my sun, you're my moon, my grace and my sin, everything when I'm nothing and I've nothing to give but a £20 note just to have you again. I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets. I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets.
Dylan uses more of the drugs. He re-enters the SU, which through his eyes is bright, loud, and psychedelic.
I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets. I'll be thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us between my sheets. I'll be thinking about me. I'm always thinking about me, thinking about me. Me.
Campus, 30th October day. Lily and Conway are passing each other on their way to and from classes.
Ah, Lily, I was hoping to catch you at some point. I just wanted a quick word about the work you sent across already. You know, I think you're great, and what you showed in that first meet and greet was just, well, something I haven't seen before.
Oh, thank you.
But what is the concept you're aiming for, would you say?
I guess it's about acceptance ultimately, about sexuality and gender and being who the fuck you want.
Amazing. Well, I've received a few students' work now, and I just worry that our gallery visitors might think that if all this work were lined up in an art show, that some people's work might not seem quite, how do I say this, of the same quality.
Oh. My friends responded really well to it, and they are, I guess, my first audience.
Oh, so your friends are photography students too?
Oh.
Listen, Lily, I appreciate what you're saying, but when it comes to friends' and family's opinion on your work as artists, I take it with a pinch of salt. Don't be disheartened. I know you've got it in you. I'm sure that you have the talent to really blow people away. You'll be the star of the show, I'm sure.
Thanks, Conway.
Please, Charles. I'm on your side. Anything you need from me, just ask.
I will show you what I can do.
I don't doubt it for 1 second. I look forward to seeing your potential. Dig deep.
Southbank, night. The students are at a Halloween party at Southbank. Rachel is dressed as a witch, and Dylan, who has decided against the costume, are standing at the bar.
You and Dolly seem to be spending a lot of time together. You two getting along?
He's all right.
Looks more than all right to me. Haven't seen you smiling like this in a long time.
Well, he says a lot of things that make me smile.
Jake and Lily enter. Lily is dressed casually as a cat. Jake is in a full-on goblin costume.
Honestly, I think I'm actually more intelligent than the lecturer. He was struggling to see why the projector wasn't working in the lecture hall. And guess what it was?
I honestly have
No, go on, guess.
I don't know
The HDMI cable. The HDMI cable was unplugged. That's it.
Right.
Can you even believe it?
I'm shocked. Flabbergasted. Where's Ollie?
Late, as usual.
Oliver enters hurriedly, dressed as Evan Hansen from the musical Dear Evan Hansen, wearing a cast.
Sorry, I got caught up at rehearsals for my acting assessment. Everyone is already off book, and I can't even get the damn word to stay in my head. I'll need an all-nighter at this rate.
What happened to your arm?
It's fake, Jake.
Oh, thank River Ash for that. God of marsh and the wetlands?
Naturally.
Oliver spots Dylan, who has wandered away from Rachel.
Give me a sec.
Sure thing, lover boy.
Oliver moves towards Dylan.
How long do you think we're going to be out tonight?
Jake, it's only 8.
Yeah, and I have a raid at 9:30 p.m.
I'm sorry, Jake. I have no idea what that is.
I have a raid that I must lead at 9:30, post-meridian, as in tonight. As in 1 hour and 29 minutes from now.
Oh, Jacob, stick around.
It's just Jake.
Embrace London town.
friends are waiting for
Unplug and you'll be
No, I don't
free.
even think-
Jake, will you stay for me? We're but a blip in space and time. Yet here we are, yes, we're alive. So let's take a photo. Your smile adorns my camera lens, and when the morning comes, we'll stand like giants on the Thames, in the company of friends.
Oliver reaches Dylan, who has a key to his nose.
Hey.
Dylan quickly pockets the key and rubs his nose.
Hey, Ollie. Didn't know you were... Shit, what happened to your arm?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just part of the outfit.
Dylan is evidently starting to feel the effects of the drugs as he begins laughing uncontrollably.
Is everything okay?
Fine, Oliver. Ollie the man. I'm bursting full of life, soaked in London's light. May seem a bit surreal, but when the weir's too real,
This
I need
city's
to feel.
It's bittersweet. I feel so small, like nothing at all. I'm drowning in these streets.
We need no admission. Cut loose the ties and lose our minds. We could write off this year, but first let's make it through tonight.
Why do you want to write it off?
It's alright. There's just something about Southbank. That skyline really just sets in that feeling of overwhelming. We're all just tiny LEDs in the London eye of the world. Our problems are shit compared to this. You said it yourself, Ollie. We're insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
I didn't mean we're insignificant. Look what happens when each individual light shines bright. Look what they create. Something beautiful.
When I think back to how excited I was at the beginning, it doesn't feel real. Sometimes life just gets in the way and we need a hand to forget, you know? Don't let anything get you down though, Ollie. I don't.
He pulls out a bag of drugs. Rachel notices this from afar.
Another night of sin to filter out from him. Can't stop cause I know he's troubled, wrapped in plastic mollycoddle.
I could be shunned and cast away.
Oh, Jake, what binds you to the game?
I have no restrictions. A whole new life I've redesigned. I'm strong and I'm charming too. That's why I must return tonight.
You are more than your virtual life. Southbank unfold with your many tales untold. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
The promenade bursts alive, a golden halo on the skyline.
Let's go.
Forget yourself.
All I know is I want to spend this night with you.
I'm sorry, Lily. I can't risk not being there tonight in algebra.
You can be anything you want to be and more if you just let yourself.
I appreciate that. I really do. But have a good night, you glob.
You're a glob.
Rachel moves towards Lily.
Lily, look.
She points over to Dylan, showing Oliver the bag of drugs.
I'm sorry to drag you into this. Can you help me get Oliver away from Dylan?
On it.
She coerces Oliver away whilst Rachel approaches Dylan.
Just you and I, let's have some fun.
Southbank, watch out, here we come.
We need no incentive, just a ball for tired, blurry eyes.
We'll sing an ode to life and spell our names in lights.
You're not okay.
I'm fine, I tell you, I always tell you.
You abuse yourself.
I swear you have no idea.
Don't you dare inflict on others the scars you bear, your vice and methods.
Numbs the pain.
Just let me help.
You've no persuasion in my life. A sister's just an alibi to take control and feel a whole. A 21st century parable. Quell the hell of siblingry. Unlock the answer with a key. A bottle up memories.
Oh, map. No waypoint marker, sword in hand. Where I come from, we don't have Jack the Magic Ale. Could I fit in right here? Press pause on Dragonsville.
Southbank, unfold with your many tales untold. The sights, the sounds, the smells. The promenade bursts alive, a golden halo on the skyline. Let's go.
Forget yourself.
Forget yourself.
Southbank, unfold with your many tales untold. The sights, the sounds, the smells. The promenade bursts alive, a golden halo on the skyline. Let's go. Forget yourself. All I know is I want to spend this night without you.
Dylan loses his balance and begins stumbling. Rachel rushes over to help him.
Dylan, just focus on your breathing. Get up, I'm taking you home.
Rachel is trying to lift Dylan but is struggling.
I can't carry you. Help me to help you. It was supposed to be different this year.
Oliver and Lily move towards Rachel and Dylan to offer assistance.
I've got him. I know how to handle this. Come on, Dylan.
What's going on? Is he okay?
Rachel has this under control. Looks to me like your boy Dylan has been playing around with some of the harder stuff.
Like weed?
No, something even stronger than weed.
Heroin?
Jesus! No, not that. Could have been ego. I heard it's been going around unis at the minute. Students selling to students. Helps them stay up. Think Zanny mixed with Mandy.
Who's Mandy? I thought we were talking about Dylan.
You two. Don't worry. We'll find out what's going on with him.
Dylan's flat the next morning. Rachel is sitting in Dylan's kitchen, a cup of cold coffee in her hand, staring at his closed bedroom door.
Once again, I lament to a coffee on the table where I'm seated, feel defeated. What's the moral of this fable? Through that door I want to soar, but through that door he's craving more. Can I give more? Just let me fly. I have to find direction, a reason to exist. I can't become the safety blanket for a vice like his. I've stalled enough, now I refuse. This girl's too young to sing the blues. Searching for a silver lining for the life I've been denying. Reconstruct myself, then I can choose. If he could spend a day walking in my shoes.
Dylan emerges from his room looking pale and weary.
You okay? Dylan, I can't keep doing this. I know it's hard, but we can't have a repeat of last year. Constantly you increase a chemical-fueled history. No intention of progression, static on dependency. You say you're fine and that you'll try. Look in my eyes, we know you lie. The last time, please look inside. I want to find my brother. I hope that day will come. We can hit pause on the love we shared when we were young. I must step back, I'm without choice. This girl has fire in her voice. Endlessly we ride this carousel, where you meet God and I'm observing hell. This never-ending fight is one I lose. If you could spend a day walking in my shoes.
You haven't a clue what it's like to be me. I didn't ask for your help or a eulogy.
I the bridge too. This girl has something she must prove. Here's your Oyster and ID, your mobile phone and front door key. Here, take this too. Go get yourself some food.
Rachel gives Dylan some money. She goes to leave but turns back tearfully.
One day, I hope, when you're soaked up to your ankles, you ask, and I could offer you my shoes.
Conway's Lecture Hall, 13th of November, day. Lily is in a personal tutorial with Conway.
Relax. So these tutorial sessions are casual. It gives me a chance to see how you're getting on and offer guidance. Usually students are given a lecture at random, but I see something in you, Lily. Now let's see what you've been producing.
Lily opens her laptop and begins pulling up her photos to show Conway.
So I took on board your feedback and I've come up with a new idea I want to show you.
Conway flicks through the photos on the laptop.
Tell me, Lily, what are you trying to convey here?
The blooming bud of friendship when cheap vodka twists the truth. The first drag of a ciggy paints the recklessness of youth. And those aspirations we hold dear may seem to stretch too far, but we'll look upon them one by one with fond nostalgia.
So you're capturing memories of your first year. I expected something different from you, something more animalistic and amorous and archaic. Do you know what power we hold as photographers? We are the time shifters. Now the lens is mightier than the pen. Again and again we write in light transfers and hold the power to manipulate what the viewer sees. We increase the luminosity of the northern lights, purge villains from history or lend heroes new bodies. So sorry for not acting enthused, but from you I expect something alluring and daring, for you have the power to control. You could have an ironclad hold over your whole darkroom dominion. Instead, you waste it with youthful opinions on art. Let me give you a head start. Play with what you have. Explore what makes you, you. And control it. Remove the things you hate and accentuate what you love. You're not naive, are you?
No, I just...
You know what works in this industry. It's a not-so-well-kept secret that lies transpire and attempt to clean what is not dirty. We're human, we are beasts. We would long be extinct if it weren't for lustful expeditions on our skin. You know that's true, right?
Well, I think that...
Of course you do. You're not a fool, you're intelligent and more. In your core lies an artist, desperate to come and give in to her desires, then accept her role as a shutterbug liar. Think about what I said. Here, take my personal email. Send me your ideas.
Flat 1529, 23rd of November, evening. Jake is playing Dragon Watch in the communal living space, whilst Oliver runs lines. Lily is sat beside Jake, frantically flicking through her photo prints.
Guys, which of these prints am I going to use for the art show? Guys!
What?
My photos, the art show. It's literally 4 days away now and everything I show Conway isn't good enough.
I'm sorry, I have a situation going AFK.
What does that even mean?
Jake removes his headset.
Hey Lily, how can I help?
What do you think? Ollie?
You're the photographer. I need to learn these lines for my assessment. I'm fucked if I don't.
Haven't you had that script for weeks now?
Jake observes the cover of Oliver's script.
Yes, 3 weeks, 4 days if I'm correct.
And I've been doing other things.
Other things like Dylan? Ever since Halloween you've been running off with him everywhere.
Jake slowly slips his headset back on over his ears and watches from behind his laptop.
Dylan has nothing to do with this.
Dylan has everything to do with this. I worry he's a bad influence on you. And Rach agrees. Come on, Ollie. You've been skipping lessons, rehearsals, pretending you're sick. That's not like you. I thought you were going to be the next West End star.
So you're holding it against me because I've met someone I might actually be interested in? Because for once in my life I can admit that I like a guy and can do something about it? He sees me as a someone.
That's not what I'm saying.
Save it. I'm going. The rest of my class already make me feel like shit for holding them back. I don't need this from you too.
What are we going to do with him, Jake?
I think if we let him think we're on his side, that will bring him round.
Honestly, that's not too bad of an idea. Make him see that we mean good.
And then if we all trap him in the room...
Give him a good stern talking to. We should lock the door so he can't storm out in a dramatic way.
Hold him down! Hold him!
Oh, Jake, this is getting...
Kill him! Stab him!
Jake!
Render his head from his body! Take that, you would-have scum!
What the...
She turns to see Jake invested deeply in his game. He has been speaking into his headset. He looks up and smiles at Lily.
Oh, Jake. I wish I could escape from all this so easily.
She places her head on Jake's shoulder and flicks through her prints in a more calm manner. Meanwhile, Oliver has walked to Southbank and is watching the lights glisten on the Thames. Dylan enters on the phone.
Hey, Mum. Things are pretty mad here. Rachel is pissed at me. I may or may have not deserved it. It's just so hard sometimes. I just wish... Oh, sorry, Mum. I've got to go. I'll call you back.
He hangs up the phone, places it in his pocket and turns to Oliver.
Hey, you okay?
Needed some space. Thanks for meeting me.
What's going on?
It's Lily. I think we're both stressed and taking it out on each other a bit. My first semester performance is coming up and I'm so not ready, Dylan. The rest of my class are so much better than I am and I don't seem to have the time they have to practice and learn everything. Sometimes I just can't face going in to see the rest of the class.
Stop worrying so much. The first year is about finding yourself, not finding your career.
How are you and Rachel?
Worse. She's refusing to talk to me, let alone help me.
Oh, surely you've been through this stuff before. Isn't that what having a brother or sister is meant to be? You fall out, you make up, but you're always there for each other?
I think Rachel would say she's always been there for me. She always is. We're complicated like that. It's always been up and down with us ever since our parents got together.
What was it like, if you don't mind me asking?
My mum had just turned 20 when she gifted me her eyes. Just the two in our family portrait. I guess I ticked the stereotype. Later she met the man she would marry. They vowed their lives entwined beside the altar. So four became one, 'cause she loved me like a son. And my mum made a promise to a girl that she would love her as a daughter.
Rachel is in her bedroom working on her dissertation.
She imbues his starlight and the darkness, ethereal and cozy nighttime sky. And to be sincere, I like her here, each day spent by my side.
Take a breath and find my center. Get my head and work aligned. I know it's vital, I've got it tight, but he's driving in my mind.
As time went by, we felt our bond grow stronger.
I remember when we first felt truly kindred. She inspired me to university. As we walked the path of life that she believed was open-ended.
I thought I had a passion in me raging, with an eye for art that flitters in the red. But it seems I'm blind, now I'm trailing behind. His voice echoes, start again.
I can't help, I know he's hurting. There's a path he needs to find.
She'll reject it, but she's perfect.
He's always on my mind.
Ollie, I need your help with something. Something I can't do myself. I can't keep hurting my sister like this.
Of course. Anything.
How to say no words escape to explain just what I need.
Dylan passes the ego to Oliver.
Will you be okay without it?
I have to be, Ollie. I can't carry on relying on this crap. It's not good for me, for Rachel, for us. Just get rid of it, please.
Dylan kisses Oliver on the cheek and exits. Oliver studies the ego.
In you I see such beauty. My heart's a marching band. I hold the key, a remedy, nestled in my hand.
He pockets the ego. 27th of November, evening. The art show is taking place. Lily is standing nervously in front of her display. Her photographs are not of her usual standard. Conway enters.
Good evening, how's it going?
He rattles Lily's comment card box.
This only sounds like 102. Not many visitors yet then?
No, unfortunately not.
What made you choose these prints?
Well, I took your advice and added the fire, the punch. I distorted the idealistic view of university life and exposed the raw naturalness and difficulty of what it means to be a student. The stress, the struggle, the desire to forget yourself on a night out. I see it all around me. I think this is what you were looking for.
Interesting. I'm not sure it's quite capturing what I meant, but there's something there. Well, I wish you luck. You may need to drum up some interest to get a few more in the box, Miss Dyer, or you'll be forced to think out of the box to get that end of semester grade.
He runs his hand down Lily's camera strap, readjusts her camera and looks at her with a smile, quite deviously.
I'll be in my office if you need me.
Did you find him?
He's not outside, Lily, but you know Oliver? He's always a bit late. I'm sure he'll turn up soon.
I doubt it. No one's coming over.
The work is all quite dark, isn't it?
Conway will know how to fix this. Here, look after this for me. I'll be right back.
She hands Jake her camera and leaves after Conway.
I've quit. I'm quitting. You were right. I have to.
Dylan! Raquel! Rochelle. They're all so similar.
Oliver, are you okay?
Of course! Why wouldn't I be? Do I look upset? I promise I'm not.
You didn't. Tell me you didn't.
No, I can explain.
Did you give Oliver the ego?
Well, I did, but it wasn't her.
Fuck! You leave me no more options, Dylan. I can't help you. You obviously can't help yourself. You can't be pushing this crap on first years. You will not ruin someone else's chance of a future.
But
No! Just stop. I have to report this to Charles. He'll get you the help you need. I'm done.
Oh, someone's in a bit of...
you promised me you would help. I chose you because I didn't think you would do this. I thought I could trust you to do this for me.
No, Dylan, you got it all wrong. You helped me. It's like 1,000 doors have opened.
Ollie, this is not the way to escape. Don't do this to yourself.
I feel fine.
Don't do this to me, to us.
I did this so... for...
I was thinking about you, not me. We're done.
Lily enters Conway's office, where he is perched on the edge of his desk.
I followed every signal, every beacon on the path, but I guess that I'm not good enough to build upon my craft. You're the only one who never lies. You tell me where I fail. You have never let me down when I've needed help.
Finally, your eyes have opened. The gallery dreams become a perpetual nightmare when those so-called friends appear. What do they know of art? What do they know of you? Do they know what you're capable of like I do? I'll have more one-to-ones to develop your style, though a girl in your shoes can go far on a smile. Put those pretty brown eyes to a lens and consume a world full of lust in the darkest of rooms, where your animal lurks and must beg to be tamed, to be led, to be fed by my hand every day. Because you know I'm the key. I'm your only way in. Secret games we can play. We'll make this happen.
He moves towards Lily seductively.
Freeze this frame! Have I lost control? The room is darkening, but the switch can be flicked with the click of my hips or a vacuous kiss, so I ask, how much do I want this? I have always been in control. I think back to my early offerings that this man had the guts to point out is worth nothing more than fuel to the foundry of my potential. May my new work be the hammer and the old be the anvil. There's a battle between my mind and my heart which fans the flames of flourishing flowers in the pit of my stomach. Petals turning inwards implode into wings of butterflies that rise up my vocal cords and seesaw between yes and goodbye. Like this, will I inherit a life of work devoid of any merit? Is this art? Is art experiencing all of which humanity has to offer? How much do I want this? With every future edit on photographs, will I always wish I could edit this part out? I have lost control. Maybe I've got this wrong. He is a good man. He knows me. Now I understand the beauty of photography. Freeze this moment decisively. A great photo is a snapshot of time diverging that inevitably changes everything. A kiss in Times Square, a horse in motion, a line of tanks, a gun in Saigon. I mean, this is what I came for, right?
Conway advances on Lily, backing her into a corner and makes a physical move to kiss her when they are interrupted by Rachel entering.
Charles!
Rachel! Lily!
She follows after Lily but is intercepted by Dylan.
Rachel.
Make the rain clouds go away, turn the spots on bright, take me away from here.
Can I speak to you?
No, I have to go. You've made your bed of nails, you'll sleep alone. Sorry eyes won't cut it, you had grace but sold it all. For what you've done to that boy is unforgivable.
Who am I to believe I deserve inner peace? It is true, I blew my chances, burned the bridge beneath my feet. So why am I pulling teeth, trying to be something I'm not? There's a siren in me singing, there's a lesson to be taught. But some things never change. If I'll always be the sinner, then I guess it's back to serenade. The breathing walls hallucinate and celebrate. I'm finding ways to play the game.
He pulls out his mobile phone and makes a call. Lily returns to her display.
I'm heading home. I got this all wrong. I need to start over. Let's pack it away.
No, this is your work. Sometimes it just takes time for people to understand the beauty in something new and different.
It doesn't mean anything. None of it does. These photos are crap. Give me my camera back.
No, this camera is going nowhere near those globbish hands of yours.
Stop! You don't understand. You can't
Look, I
understand.
do and I can. I know you, Lily, and I will treat this camera like the Aurea Shimmershard it is. A beacon of magnificence to be protected from sure destruction.
Stop it. Hand it over. I need to get this packed and leave. Some time to mull things over.
Lily, will you stay for me? I remember a quest took a turn for the worse.
I really can't do this right now.
My spell comes from harrowing curse.
Jake, I'm not going to.
I summoned a drake and pulled down my sword.
You're making no sense.
And cut down my foe with a hellfire storm. So when your story takes a turn into the black and dark, there are oil lamps and mystic gems that...
What are you talking about? This is not a fairy tale or a myth or legend. There are no magic spells to read. I want this gone. I want to leave. This is not reality. It's just a game.
Oliver approaches Lily and Jake, unbalanced and hyperactive.
Lillian! Jacob! Sorry if I'm late. I was doing a thing with the person. Are these your photos, Lily? Isn't it strange how cameras remember what to print? These are wonderful.
I'm packing it away.
Please, leave it up just a little bit longer. Oliver, help.
Jake, we are not artists. She knows what's needed. Yes, Lily, I will help.
He starts pulling down photos on Lily's display.
Let's tear it down, construct confetti. Take this pic right here and... Ready?
You chose to drown, don't pull me down. I'm floating fine. You need the lifeboat. You're out of touch, your game's a crutch. We're worlds apart, and these worlds won't collide if you never stop hiding. I'm done with these theatrics and these sad, pathetic antics. The lost and the outsider. Fuck it, keep the goddamn camera.
feel sick. My head is spinning. Go get Lily. She'll know.
No, I won't go. It's written in my stars to be alone. As it has been deathly sleuthed, no, I can't make her smile. I'm beginning to believe that to become someone worthwhile, all it takes is change to the face beyond the mirror. I'll be the man to ascertain a life beyond an online game society. Wrap me in chains, I'll play your game.
Tell my parents I need you caring, I'm falling apart.
I'll be thinking about
There's not enough bottlenecks in the world has time to get to know.
Tell my parents I need you caring, I'm falling apart.
I'll be thinking about
I'll spend a day walking in my shoes.
So who'd have thought this first year would drive me off a cliff?
this drug.
Just drink.
I need to train.
Is there something that I missed?
So we'll struggle and juggle what remains.
There's the thunder.
There's the rays.
And she fades.
We'll learn to play the game.
Oliver collapses. End of Act 1. Act 2, the art show. Evening, 27th of November. Lights on Oliver. We are taken back in time to the art show, but from Oliver's point of view.
Make the rain clouds go away. Turn the spots up bright. Take me away from here. The angels have formed. They claim to be the wisest of queens. Oh, vanity hates the ego in us gray. I struggle to convey, so I talk and I talk, can't stop. Am I loud? Am I quiet? Am I tongue-tied? Can they hear me? No, because I said it in my mind, right? High, no, talk, yes, no, just nod, look down and smile, look up and smile, right? I enjoy this installation. Isn't art a gem? I float toward the figures of my friends.
Ollie, can you help me? I think it's time to go. Will you do the honors of disposing these unoriginal photos?
I'll tear it down, construct confetti, take this pic right here and... Ready? And she turns to me and all I hear is... And he turns to me and all I hear is... I start to feel dizzy, my mouth turns dry, my heart's thumping rhythms out of time.
Jake is in the kitchen with Lily's camera. He places it on the table and goes into his bedroom. Dylan is in his room on the phone.
But this is what happens, Mum. I tried to do the right thing, I did the right thing, and I fuck it up anyway. I always fuck up.
Jake speaks into his headset at his laptop.
Dearest noblemen and ladies of the court, it is with deepest regret that I vacate my position within the guild and evoke all rights associated with the name Longstaff. Here on out, I am just Jake. Whoever that is. If I could be anyone, I'd be someone else. If the tide would turn and I could too, I'd become someone else. If the sky lay grey from overcast and the sunshine pierces through an ocean wave from desert dune, I'd be born anew. Here in my room, with this voice in my hand, oh, this desire to change, soon I'll make a man of myself, of the person staring back at it all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror on my wall.
Could someone smash this mirror, or better yet, my face? How it all seems so deserving. I shall know my place. There I'll remain, her face with no name. Perhaps like a Lego, I'll rebuild when the world has me collapse. Here in my room, with this vice in my hand, all this desire to change, soon I'll make a man of myself, of the person staring back at it all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror on my wall. Pour the poison from my veins.
All these people think I'm
I will
strange.
change,
I will change.
drain the bottom of a can.
When I met her, it began.
I'll become the model man. I'll become the model man in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror on my wall.
Dylan holds out a bag of ego he has found in a drawer. Jake closes his laptop. We move to flat 1529, late afternoon the next day. Oliver has locked himself in the room all morning. Lily and Rachel are sitting in the kitchen. Oliver overhears the conversation from his room.
Any sign of Oliver yet?
Not yet.
About last night with Charles.
Oh, it was nothing. A misunderstanding. I was just disappointed with the response at the art show, and Conway was just trying to help me. I've got bigger things to worry about right now anyway, like my friend.
What happened to you was big too.
It wasn't what you think. He's always looking out for me, that's all.
Right. I get it, I do. If you want to talk about it, I'm here.
I appreciate that, but there really is nothing to worry about. Anyway, Ollie pulling down all my work was a cherry on the cake of that shit show of an exhibition.
What is next for me if I hurt a friend? Am I worth my weight in shame? How can I show myself when I've lost myself? I must find myself again. Yesterday I felt my world cave in, dropped into an ocean and forgetting how to swim. The coda called to close Act 2, such a pity if it ends. Stop the band, I'll take the stand and start to make amends. It's fine to have a setback, and sometimes things will break. Don't need another rewrite, cause I've learned from my mistakes. I'm gravity defying, I'll take a leap of faith. The sun's coming up, yeah, I'm coming up. I had built these walls, watched the world unfold. Horizons in the distance that I long to call my home. So mark this day a day for change, cause change is on its way. Who's the man I was yesterday?
He goes to leave his room when he hears Lily approach his door. She knocks. Oliver retreats.
Oliver, I just wanted to check you're okay. I made tea. I'll leave it outside your door.
She places the tea down and returns to Rachel.
I'm bursting full of song and love, platonic and assured. If I drive myself to sickness, these friends will be my cure. Who needs hallucinations when reality is bliss? A dreamer dreams a life surreal but yearns for simple things. Cause I've flown from my nest of fear, ascending, watch me rise. Trading in the rain clouds for a path of clearer skies, where the moon and sun watch over alongside the stars. Now I'll watch as well, yeah, I'll watch as well. I'll tear down walls, I'm limitless to roam. I will catch horizons and I'll pull them all back home. If I try, I'll succeed, there's nothing in my way. I'll be twice the man I was yesterday. Look at me, illustrate with words. That shy guy with a backpack, now all seems too absurd. If anything is possible, then change is on its way. Now I'm wide awake, I'm feeling great. There's no more walls, I've broken free. I'll sing my name, I am Ollie. It's time to face the music now and handle it with grace. I'll be twice the man I was yesterday.
Oliver emerges from his room, picks up the tea and approaches Lily and Rachel in the kitchen.
Hey, Lily. I'm Rachel. Can I speak to you?
Of course. Sit here, Ollie. How are you feeling?
Better, thanks. Look, Lily, I was a dick. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have ever done what I did at the art show. And I know you don't have to listen to me apologize, but you have to know that I am really, really sorry. Everything was getting too much for me, and then Dylan asked me to help him with the ego, and I said I would, but then something inside me realized I was holding an escape. I know it's stupid looking back now, but at the time, I didn't know what else to do. It felt like my only choice.
You know, if things get really shit, there are other ways to deal with it. Like coming to tell your friends who you know will always have your back.
I should have, I know. What good is having a friend if you can't talk to them, right?
Right. Yeah.
So what did Dylan ask you to do with the ego then?
He wanted my help to get rid of it. Said he wanted to do it for himself and, well, you. He knew you were trying to help him, and he felt bad for hurting you again and again.
Right. I think I'll go find him. I'm glad you're feeling better, Ollie. You know where I am if you need me, either of you.
So what now? What happens with you and Dylan?
I don't know. He trusted me, and I did the total opposite of what he asked me to do. This was huge for him.
And you scared him. You scared all of us, you idiot. You're not going to do it again, are you? Maybe you and Dylan aren't over yet.
But he's in his final year. He'll be leaving at the end of summer, and I'll never see him again. And I need to get back to being me, to focusing on what I came here to do.
And who says that being you has to not include Dylan? Every Romeo needs a Romeo. You just need to be careful, okay? Come here.
Lily and Oliver hug.
Love you.
Love you. See you later, Oliver.
Has she gone?
Lily? Yeah, you missed her.
Thanks. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I am. Are you heading out?
Can you stay for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Look, I want to apologize for, well, everything.
Well, you were a terrible person.
I know, but let me explain. I just want to make things right.
Lily is just so angry with you, and she has a right to be.
She was, but I've spoken to her. That's not why I wanted to talk. It's not why I want to talk to you. I wanted to make sure you're okay. You're my best friend too, and I don't want to ruin that.
I am.
Of course, you idiot.
Well, Oliver, I have something to tell you. That night, the art show, something happened.
What?
Well, I had a realization, a feeling deep inside that was unfamiliar. I realized I'm not the man that she needs me to be.
Who? Lily? Wait. Do you have feelings for her?
Well, I think so. I'm not sure. Every time I'm with her, I just feel content. But I have to change to be someone she would want to be with.
Have you spoken to her about this?
Not yet. I need to make sure I'm ready. I'm going out to buy a new jacket.
Wait, Jake, I'm sure Lily wouldn't want you to change.
Campus, day, 4th of December. Conway and Lily pass each other.
Lily, I haven't seen you in my lectures for a few weeks. We need to discuss the art show.
Sorry, I haven't been well. I need to go in my next class.
Oh, come on, I only need a minute. You can spare a minute for me, can't you?
No, not now. Sorry, I really have to go.
She hurries away. Jake bumps into Lily on his way to a lecture. He is not wearing his usual Dragon Watch clothes. Instead, he is seen wearing black jeans, a smart casual shirt, and a nice new jacket which looks similar to that of Conway's. He is also not wearing his glasses.
Jake?
Oh, Lily. Hello. Hey.
Why are you speaking like that? And what are you wearing? Have you got contacts in?
Yeah. I'm starting to take life a bit more seriously, you know, like you said at the art show. I wasn't seeing the reality around me. Dragon Watch is just a game. Was just a game. I've actually frozen my account for now. Time to step into reality.
Jake, I'm sorry.
No need to be sorry, Lily. You were right. I see it now. How can I ever expect to be friends with you and Oliver if I'm living in a fantasy land half my life? And if I ever wanted anything more than that, then I have to change.
More than what?
Well, if I'm to earn your respect or whatever, then I need to be more like him, like Conway. I'll be a real man. I want to show you.
You don't need to be like him. You need to be yourself. He is
perfect, successful, handsome. I know.
You're not listening.
I did, Lily, and that's the thing. I did, and I am. You'll see. I promise. I'll see you later. Have a good class.
Where has that boy gone? Why did I open my mouth? Say things that changed him, filled him with doubt. Now I'm losing time, a conflict deep inside. I love him, the old him. I poisoned his mind. I'm set on setting things alight. Pushed aside those beside me. I'm the rain on a summer's day, a swell that rocks the boats upon the bay. I'm always pushing and pushing and pushing, pushing the light away. This life that I have caught in photos fit for frames to cherish, they embellish those simple days where my dreams weren't just for sleep. The breadcrumbs lead me here. The stills from my youth to the woman I am, each a sober souvenir. signs I seldom see, the red sky morning bleeding on the lea. If I step out from beyond the shutter, this starlight can start to gleam.
Rachel's flat, day. Dylan is at Rachel's flat whilst Rachel is finishing packing before they go home for Christmas.
Need a hand taking anything to the car?
I'm fine. Are you packed? I spoke with Dad earlier and told him we'd be home by dinner.
That's cool. I think I'm all ready.
He notices a photo on Rachel's desk. It's of her, him, her dad, and his mum.
I love this photo. It's one of my favourites.
Mine too.
I remember that Christmas.
You pretended you were happy with those Beats headphone knockoffs our parents got you.
They flashed blue and red on the ends. That is not cool when you're in public.
And then Dad dropped the roast potatoes.
Yeah, Mum freaked out. I don't blame her though, roast potatoes are the best part of a Christmas dinner.
That's when it felt like we were a real family.
I think that's the first time I saw my mum and your dad argue.
Over roast potatoes.
Oh,
That's part of being a family though, isn't it? Arguments.
getting through the tough times.
Like drop roast potatoes.
Hey, I was happy to eat them. I'm sorry for what I put you through.
I know, Dill. But what you did, that takes courage. You can put it all behind you now.
Dylan pulls out a bag of drugs he found on the night of the art show.
I need to show you something.
Again. Really?
No, it's not that. Wait, I found this in my room from before. Look, Rachel. I don't want to lie. I want to be your brother, the one caught inside this trap, where every time I try to run, it snares and pulls me back. It's no excuse, I'm poised to lose. Truly believed I was resolute, but we both know the only way it ends. The sun will set and never rise again. Forgive me for those times that I hurt you. Let me take a walk inside your shoes, 'cause I haven't a clue how to break from this mode. I'm asking for your help now, if you've got a hand to hold. Please take this away with its inviting crawl. I cannot be trusted, it'll live in my drawer. Now lie, no matter what, I know that I will lie.
It is time. I cannot take this from you. It's a demon you must slay. I know you have the power here to cast it into flames. Take a breath. Take a step. Know that I am here with you.
Dylan hesitantly holds the drugs over an open toilet. He releases his grip as they fall. He flushes them away.
I did it.
You did. I'm proud of you. Go and grab your case. Take these.
She hands Dylan keys for the car. Dylan takes them and exits.
It's as I'd hoped, like two birds out through a window, we'll fly upon the cloudless blue.
Lily's home. Evening, 22nd of December. The Dyer family are having a Christmas get-together. We hear the doorbell. Lily, with a glass of wine in hand, opens the door to a group of carol singers.
With fine mulled wine, sweet and fragrant kind, gifts of song from this heart of mine, with a choral refrain
And a candy cane.
we wish for snow,
But we're stood in rain.
Gather round the TV.
No monopoly.
Keep Keep your links gift set.
No more bath bombs, please. Still we sing for you.
As the bells do chime.
Ring the bells.
Ring the bells.
On the 10th day of Christmas at university, I got 10.
Lectures weekly, 9. Coffees daily, 8.
Books need reading.
7 nights not sleeping.
6.
Essays looming.
5 fingers.
4 Jaeger bombs,
3.
3 drinks.
2 drinking games.
And a place to make memories.
Lily pulls out her phone and video calls Rachel. Rachel at her home sees that Lily is calling.
I'll be right back, Dill. Start without me.
She answers the phone.
Hi. Hi, Lily. Having a good Christmas?
Not bad, thanks. Family party. I'm on my 4th glass already. They only arrived an hour ago.
We have those relatives too. You doing okay?
Yeah. Sorry for calling. I was just thinking about stuff. Conway stuff. Wine has a way of doing that to you.
I'm glad you called. I've been wondering how you were doing, but I didn't want to pry. Do you want to talk about it now?
Yes, I do. I don't know where to start.
Okay, that's fine. Just take a breath. How about I start? One thing you should know right away is that it isn't the first time Charles has made this move on someone.
It's not.
Building you up like this, making you feel like you're good, but just never good enough for his standards. But don't worry, he can help. He's your biggest supporter.
Exactly. What is that?
Bullshit, to be honest. There was a girl a few years ago. She was my flatmate in first year, Verity. She was like you, confident, gutsy. Knew the kind of art she wanted to do. Charles championed her, of course, but only in private. In front of her classmates, she would always need to do better, be stronger, be braver. And naturally, there was only one person who could help her do that. Anyway, she left. She didn't come back for second year. Her art was amazing, like, really. But every time she came back to the flat, she was miserable. She told us about him and the things he would say, but also that we didn't need to worry. He was helping her. He had ideas to help her get to where she needed to be. He was the best tutor she'd ever had. But then, when she left and didn't talk to us anymore, I had a feeling something was up. I could never prove anything, of course, but now, this feels too familiar.
She never said anything.
A lot of people said things, but it became one of those rumours where you could never truly know what had happened. Verity said very little about it, and Charles is still here.
It's so wrong. How can he be left to get away with it? This isn't okay.
Exactly. And I wish I'd just asked Verity outright. Maybe she was hoping one of us would reach out to her. Maybe we weren't close enough for her to open up to me in that way. If we ever even suggested that we would talk to Charles, she would just shoot us down. But if she didn't want us to face him, and nobody else could ever really know what had happened, then who could stand up to him?
Lily fucking Dyer, that's who. But who would believe me over him? Everyone loves him. I idolised him, for God's sake.
I would stand by you. And I know at least 2 others who would. They always have.
Right. Then I have to be ready. We have to stop this.
She adds Oliver and Jake into the video call. They both answer.
Hey guys, are you free? There's something I need to tell you.
Flat 1529, day, 7th of January. The students are gathered around the kitchen table.
Come on, Jake. We need you for this. We need Captain Longstaff.
I told you I don't play anymore. I've missed the Christmas update. Who knows what I've missed?
I thought you said that this Captain Longstaff was a master tactician?
Only the best in all of Algebra. That's not me anymore.
It is. Jake is not Jake without No. Master Longstaff. 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 Longstaff.
Okay, look. I had made some notes.
Jake stands up and plugs his laptop into a monitor. It opens to a 50-slide PowerPoint presentation with maps of the campus and tactical information scribbled on it.
We'll get to the class before Conway arrives. Oliver can buy us some time. I'll find a spot to set up the laptop, get the stream online.
The scene jumps ahead to the 14th of January where the plan is in motion.
Hey, Charles Conway. It is the Charles Conway, right? I have this idea for our final year performance in the musical theater degree. Why not make the set for the show less literal and more conceptual? Could we use your students' art?
The scene returns to the 7th of January.
Rachel and Dylan, you have your own mission to drum up attention. Get the uni to listen. Move in position with well-timed precision. Effective persuasion will get their attention.
The scene once again jumps ahead to the 14th of January. We stay in this time.
Be sure to follow.
Tune in at 3 p.m. Make sure the
Don't wanna
whole of
miss
the
this.
campus know about it.
Big
Really,
announcement,
really
don't miss the
important.
announcement.
We move to Conway's lecture hall. Jake sets up his laptop with a webcam aimed at Lily. He gives a signal that they are live and hides behind the laptop. The view count is already racking up. Lily speaks into her laptop.
My name is Lily Dyer. I am a first-year photography student at LTU. Soon, Charles Conway will walk through that door, and I am not sure what will ensue. This introduction is not a production to point fingers. I hope that will soon become evident. Instead, I wish to express a message that a good friend shared with me. Do not let those in power devour your self-worth or pull the seeds from your earth. Allow visitors in your garden, but shed those who tread toes on your flower beds or bring rain clouds above your head and convince you the sun is still shining, for their kind words may be blinding. Keep those who lay strong foundations and willingly lend a hand on the land when the buildings bow in the winds of autumn and sing with you come spring. There will always be times of self-doubt and worry, where the road erodes and the horizon grows blurry. That is okay. To those who feel trapped, reach out. The rest, reach in, so that we may all stand tall on the perimeter of this storm and warm ourselves by the embers of control. Your steering wheel should only be wielded by the grip of your own firm hold alone. Though I am still a youth, my 13 ifs are my honest truth. And if you need this, I hope it reaches you.
Conway enters the lecture hall, believing he is alone with Lily, who quickly moves away from the laptop so he does not know that the moment is being live streamed.
Lily, thanks for coming by. We need to talk.
Right,
You need to explain what happened to your work after the art show.
that's the part of the night you feel we need to discuss.
Yes, the photographs. You can't simply tear down your work because you aren't happy
That's
with it.
not what happened.
I understand, Lily. I've done it myself before, been unhappy with the end results and opted for a start all over. I understand.
You don't understand. You took advantage of me.
A large part of your grade for my module was based on the art show. I was offering my guidance.
Is that how you guide all your students?
I see that you're not quite yourself today.
I didn't tear down my own work. You wanted me to feel...
To feel what? Encouraged? Inspired? Yes, I did want those things, Lily. You are special. Your talent is far beyond the rest. It's raw. It just needs nurturing. It needs me.
I don't need you. I needed your professional advice.
You seemed willing enough before.
What are you talking about? I left.
It's okay. You need me. I love your work. You inspired me to push you. Not everyone gets my attention the way you do.
He approaches Lily suggestively, touching her hair.
Not even Verity.
Why would you do that? This was going to be good. This was going to be very good, but I will not be disrespected in my own lecture hall.
So what do you want? For me to be quiet? For us to not expose you for who you truly are?
I am Charles Conway, a successful artist and highly respected academic. You're just another petulant teenage wannabe using your wiles to take advantage of my success and my knowledge.
That's not what happened. You...
Did what?
He approaches Lily threateningly and places his hands on her hips. She freezes.
Exactly. You know I'm right. Anyway, who would believe you a troubled and angsty nobody over me, a celebrated professional? It didn't happen. Not the private sessions, not the kiss, not this.
He grabs Lily's face.
But you can fix this, Miss Dyer. If you care about your grades, if you want a career in the world of art like you say, let me help you. Let me do this.
He kisses Lily's neck and moves his hands to her body and up inside her clothes. She stays still. Jake runs out, pushing him away from her. Conway, shocked, strikes Jake across the face.
Jake! Are you okay?
I'm fine, Lily. Smile, Charles. You are live to thousands of London Thames University students. And faculty.
Conway freezes in a panic.
You can leave now.
Lily, are you okay? He's disgusting.
I am. Thanks for being here.
I thought he was going to hurt you. I really did. I couldn't just sit there and let it happen. If I had to, I would have hit him with my laptop. But I can't believe it. The guild aren't going to believe it. Raid tactic number 507, luring the serpent, has worked, and its RL implications amazing. Sorry, I mean, that was great. You were brilliant. You are brilliant.
You're brilliant.
In the excitement, Lily and Jake kiss.
Right. Thanks. I've got to go. See you at home, Lily.
Jake?
She looks towards the live stream, which still has thousands of viewers.
Oh, shit.
Campus, moments later. Oliver, Rachel and Dylan are celebrating the successful execution of the plan by an open laptop as Lily enters hurriedly.
Lily, well done! Standing up to Charles like the way you did. What everyone saw, you were the voice for so many people. It's all over the socials. People are calling for him to be sacked. His career is fucked.
Yeah, you were awesome. You should be proud. I am.
I couldn't have done it without you all. Without Jake in there too. He might have actually hurt me if nobody was there. Fuck. Jake. Did he come by here?
No, I don't think so. Could he be at the flat?
Did everyone see the...
You and Jake getting off with each other?
I'll protect you, my precious lady. Take that, evil Drake of Conway.
Drakes are beautiful winged creatures descended from dragons. He's a slimy wretch.
Beautiful winged creatures, is it? Sounds very Jakey.
Fuck off. I think I scared him. He ran off.
Yeah, we saw that too.
He's probably just at home. You know what he's like. Want me to come check with you?
No, it's fine. I should probably go on my own.
His first kiss IRL, as he would say, and the WBW saw it.
WBW?
Whole bloody world.
You're not helping. Wish me luck.
I'm heading that way too. See you two later.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about? It was me. I totally broke your trust. I'm so sorry for that.
Maybe it was too heavy a thing for me to put on you. You just make it easy, you know? You make me feel safe, I guess. Like I've known you forever, not just 4 months. What's so funny?
I feel the same. A week before I came to university, I told my parents I was gay. My whole world and theirs just seemed to start spinning madly on its axis, and being with you, wherever that is, or wherever I see you for a brief moment, the world just slows back to its normal pace. Like it wants me to enjoy the moment just that bit longer than any other. I don't feel nervous anymore, I just feel good.
That's so gay.
Shut up.
I'm glad to hear you say it.
Dylan leans in for a kiss. Oliver pulls away slightly.
Well, what happens at the end of this year? I have 2 more years at least. I want to go to New York. I want to be successful. I'll have rehearsals most nights. I'll be working as many days as I can afford, auditions and travel and dance. Do you know how expensive dance shoes are? And you don't want to be held back by a first year. You've done uni. You'll want to be free of all this and all the other stuff.
Ollie. Press pause.
They kiss.
I'll meet you after rehearsal, okay?
I'm not going anywhere.
Dylan takes out his phone.
Hi, Mom. Sorry I didn't call earlier. I had a thing. There's something I would tell you, though. I met a boy, and, well, my future plans of doing what you did and jetting around the world is suddenly looking a bit blurry. I know, and before you say it, love doesn't get in the way of anything. I know, blah, blah, blah. You're such a poet.
Flat 1529, later. Lily is outside Jake's bedroom door. It is shut, assumed locked.
Jake, I know you're there. I can hear you pacing. Sorry if that was too much for you back there. It's okay if you aren't ready to talk just yet. Do you remember when we met? The principles I held that I believed would make for a better world. To stay cozy in your skin, never cave to change, no matter how the outside views you strange. I kept pushing you away, yet you still chose to stay. You stayed true, even when the world looked ugly. You shine through with a passion that I stole when I hurt you. For that, I'm sorry, 'cause you are the one I adore. I want to know the boy behind the door. If you open up and let me in, if you need me to be genuine, I can be genuine. Can I come in? I've got your laptop.
It's open.
Lily slowly opens the door. She has never been in Jake's room before, and the sight takes her breath away. There are numerous of Jake's sketches and meticulously drawn artworks plastered on the walls, his desk, and suspended by string from the ceiling.
Are these yours?
Yeah?
They're amazing. Is that us? Me, you and Ollie?
Lily notices a drawing of a beautiful, ethereal, goddess-like creature.
And this one?
Yeah. That's a glob.
The thing you called me that night at Southbank. It's beautiful.
She is.
I thought you studied computers.
Computers is not a degree per se. I study concept art for games.
That's niche.
I remember when we met, you had your camera on display. No fear to show your work that may get scathed. As you lived a life so free, I breathed a world of fantasy. Yes, I disconnect myself from reality. From your words I hatched a plan. I'd become the model man. I could sweep you off your feet and hold your hand. Then you would look at me the way that I see you. As a muse, with your smile and eyes unrivaled, to prove it's true, I would walk forevermore till my feet turn blue. As long as there's a soul left, I'll do anything to share your time. I'll solo every raid and every quest line. If I open up, invite you in, would you care for me if I'm genuine?
I want to live in your world.
I want to see what you see. I want to share these moments. I want memories. You bring me out of my shell. We will learn as we go. No, nothing can be stronger than a home. Start a brand new chapter. Our story will begin. I will be the pillar you can lean on. You can be all that you desire. We could be all that we require. Could this be love we're falling in? I feel genuine. I am genuine. This is genuine to me.
They embrace. Southbank, night, 17th of April. Rachel and Dylan are enjoying some time together on Southbank.
Here you go.
Thanks.
She hands a copy to Dylan.
You know, it suddenly hit me the other day that this is our last few months of uni. Where have the last 3 years gone?
What the fuck do we do next? What about Ollie?
What about him?
Well, these feelings for him. I felt like I had 2 years of knowing exactly what uni was, exactly who I was, and then this boy comes along, flips the whole year on its head, and more has happened to me, to us, this year than our entire time at the LTU. What the fuck?
It's true. It's nice to know we did something good while we were here, though. I think we've set the first years on the right track, at least. So what do you think you'll do next? Still thinking of travelling?
I am, I think, I don't know. It was easy before. Whenever Mum talked about her travelling, it always sounded so exciting, you know, Japan, New Zealand, the trek she did across the Philippines. Everywhere she went, she met new people and discovered new cultures, and she filled our house with the most random crap from around the world. I always wanted that, see the world for myself.
Why does that have to stop for Oliver? If you like him and he likes you, can't you make it work?
I don't know. I still feel guilty for everything we've been through this year.
It wasn't all on you, Dill. Oliver is his own person. He made his own choices this year too.
It just feels a bit of a missed opportunity in a way. Maybe we were never meant to be, maybe we were meant to cross paths here. That's why I like to come here, you know, to think things through, to know what's staying here and what's happening next. It's weird, but with everything that's happened, I feel like some parts of my life are starting to make sense. I don't know what will happen next, but I'm excited for it, for the first time.
He smiles as if for the first time in a long time, he's content. He pulls out his phone.
I'm going to call Mum.
Of course. I'll grab us some waffles to go with the coffee.
There are tiny little lights that burn passionately like your life. So honest and pure. And I have kept this to myself. Turned to easy ways to cope. But now I know I must let go. I will forever miss your face, how your smile will make a home. I will always hear your voice when the wind blows. I have thrown out all my temper, I found solace in the night, got my memories of you. And your arms that held me tight. You taught me kindness, taught me to laugh. You fed me, clothed me, ran my bath. You slew the nighttime monsters that dwell beneath my bed. You poured out all my splinters, wiped every tear I shed. Played peekaboo, you stole my nose. You played 5 Ps on my toes. You gave me life, for that I'm glad. Found me a sister and a dad. And so, before I go, I need you to know that you make the rain clouds go away. You are the sun that shines bright. You are all the positivity in me. You're the blood that pumps my heart. We'll never be apart. Not a day goes by where I won't be thinking about you.
Rachel returns, catching the last part of Dylan's voicemail.
Your mum is everywhere. I see everything she did and everything she gave to our family every time I see you. Every time I see Dad. Dad definitely didn't empty his pasta into labelled jars before your mum. Nor did he ensure that every pair of socks actually matched. And out of everything your mum did and gave to us, she bought me a brother. And one that, even though is a royal pain in the arse at times, I love a lot. She might be gone. She's around us, with us. I miss her too, you know. She'd be so proud of you after this year. Now it's up to you. You don't need to leave voicemails to tell her what you're up to. Just get out there and do it. Be happy. And I can guarantee she'll be happy too, watching you from up there.
Thanks, Rach. I love you.
He turns to his phone and then looks up to the night sky.
Bye, Mum. I love you too.
Flat 1529, day, 1st of May. There is a sense of deja vu from when we first saw Oliver unpacking his belongings for his first day in student halls, but now Oliver's room is decorated more and he is currently on a laptop. Jake enters, clutching his laptop.
She said yes.
What?
She said yes.
Seriously?
My fair maiden is going to play Dragon Watch.
I said one game.
Lily, I think the whole thing is one game. It's an MMORPG.
What the fuck is that?
Massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Well, thank God I brought this then.
From her bag, she pulls out her laptop, a bottle of Jack Daniels, and some shot glasses.
Maybe we take a shot every time we take a hit?
These miniature glasses should be tankards. We are in the world of Dragon Watch after all.
Oliver, Lily, and Jake focus on their laptop screens.
Okay, this is as far as I've got, Jake. I'm playing a warlock following the blood magic line.
And what race?
I'm a fairy.
Imagine that.
Aha. What are you going to be?
I already took the privilege of fabricating a beautiful bog witch for you, my dear.
Bloody marvellous, my love. Then we're ready. Right. Lead me to the dragons.
No, my lady. Mount thou steed, companions. We are off to slay 20 large spiders and 5 batworms for Mistress Maud of the nearby tavern.
Can't she do that her bloody self? I want to kill dragons.
Oh, we are far from dragons, my boggling princess. Settle in, friends. We are going on an adventure.
20th of June, Oliver's room.
Summer is here. It's brought its breeze. Not sure what's next, but the stage is set. I can be anything.
30th of June, Rachel and Dylan are graduating. As their names are announced, they enter in graduation regalia and collect their degrees. Brunt, Rachel. Hargreaves, Dylan.
Look at you, you made it through. I feel your mother's smile. It's been a ride, I'm full of pride to the love we've reconciled. As the world uncurls, your life unfurls like an endless stretch of sea. Make the world your home, breathe it all. Don't forget about me.
What is next for me? What is round the bend? Where will I see tonight's sunset? Over horizons we are limitless, bound to ask what next? What next?
Rachel and Dylan embrace and go their separate ways. 10th of September. It is the start of Oliver, Lily, and Jake's second year. They have just moved into their new house they are renting together.
2 years start here. Not that I'm counting. It's to remind myself that time is not for wasting.
What a summer. We're still together. A house we share, couldn't want for better. The autumn wind has never felt so good.
15th of October. Lily has set up a well-being group at the university.
Each holds a story. In them I see me. We've made a space to share our journey, and we welcome all every day at 4. It may seem like something small,
But it's part of something bigger when times get tough.
we learn we must.
Smile into the mirror.
What is next for me? What is round the bend as we're counting down sunsets?
Over horizons we are limitless, bound to ask what's next.
27th of April. Rachel is on a placement in a counselling role. She speaks to a patient.
Just breathe, remember, it will get better. The sun will shine once more.
1st of May. Dylan has gone travelling and is calling from abroad. He is on the phone to Rachel.
It seems forever since we last spoke. I confess I'm missing home. I'm doing okay. I'll check in more when there's signal on my phone.
10th of September. Oliver, Lily and Jake have entered their 3rd and final year.
Just one more year, then we're graduating. A blip in time.
You're both still mine. Thank you for existing.
And like that,
It's Christmas.
and like that,
It's spring.
our final assignment.
We're handing them in.
I'm landing tomorrow.
I'll meet you at the gates.
And like that,
It's next week.
Then we graduate.
I can't wait to see the look on his face.
They'll be pleased that you made it today.
It is time for Oliver, Lily and Jake's graduation. As their names are called, the graduates collect their degrees. They are dressed in graduation regalia. Dyer, Lily. Goodwin, Oliver. Walker, Jake.
what is next for me?
What is round the bend?
This is it, the last sunset.
Over horizon.
We are limitless.
We're bound to ask what's next. What next? What is next for me? What is round the bend? I will savor each sunset. Over horizons, we are limitless. Bound to ask what's next.
The day is here. 3 years gone by. These tiny lights on the stage of life shine collectively.
End of the first years.